just let me know. I'll keep talking for just a minute and let me know if that is any better whatsoever. There's a couple moments of this that are definitely going to be louder, and I'm looking at the bars right now, so may need to... Yeah, I'm going to bring the game down just a little bit more. Just a little bit more on the game. All right. I appreciate that. Thank you for the sound check. Always a good thing to get our audio levels right, especially because this is the first time I'm on camera.
Now, who invited you here?
Such a weird villain. And is he actually a villain? We don't... Like, I don't actually think he's a villain. I think he's just crazy, just like the rest of them. All right. Let's get into it. Probably my least favorite spawn of all of them. We started on the beach. It's my least favorite because we eventually have to come back to, like, right here. But it's just such a pain having to backtrack all the way. What's going on, Kelvin? I always feel bad for Kelvin. Brain injuries, and then couldn't get to help fast enough. So he's like stuck in that stage for the rest of his life. Such a shame. Honestly, even if he could get help quickly, brain injuries are not fun. Brain injuries are pretty serious. That's a better way of putting that. All right. Just have him follow me for now. And now it's time to just gather some of these resources on the ground. So orange is usually flares. And then green's ammo and explosives. These yellow boxes are just miscellaneous supplies. Always handy to have. What do we got? We got some more C4. Wire and some tape. Some more ammo. So the downside, excuse me, the downside of us starting here is the helicopter actually fell into the water over there. And so we can't actually get to the helicopter and a few other supplies because of that location here. All right, did I get all the boxes? I think I got all the boxes. All right, let's open the inventory real quick. Gosh, it looks so like just scarce or sparse. That's the word I'm looking for. It looks so sparse compared to like the full inventory by the end of the game. All right, put that away, put that away, put that away, and just grab that for now. All right, what's the plus side? The plus side of being on the beach, I guess there's all this awesome open area to farm, and you're right next to... So I don't want to open it right now because in Sons of the Forest, when you start opening up the caves, that's when the mutants start coming out onto the surface. So I'm not going to open it. But the spawn, the beach spawn is right next to this cave, which is more affectionately named the Rebreather Cave because that's where you get the scuba equipment to breathe underwater. Very handy, of course. But not the best. Man, didn't get any medicine. That is a shame. Usually you at least get one or two things of medicine. All right, so here we go. Get our GPS out. All right, so first order of business is we got to go get our stuff. So that way we can survive out here. That over there, if I remember, yeah, that's the shotgun. And so in order to get the shotgun, we need to get the shovel. And in order to get the shovel, you need to get the rope gun. And in order to get the rope gun, you need the rebreather. So yeah, that means that we need to start somewhere else. All right, out in the water there, that's the handgun, that's the pistol. That one is, that's the flashlight. So let's start going, let's go get the flashlight. That's a good way to start. And I mean, since it's Sons of the Forest, you typically don't have to deal with enemies for like the first 2 or 3 days. They're kind of afraid of you and they just don't want to attack you at all. So we'll be able to kind of get some of, hopefully most of the stuff that we need to get into this game quickly, very fast. Like, we're not going to have to wait too long here. Be cool if we found a golf cart, but beggars can't be choosers, right? Just going to start, just realized I need to start collecting leaves to make some armor too. Let's go ahead and just clear this out as we walk. All right, so, man, I swear, this game, until you find one of the foldable gliders and you can actually start like flying around this map, this game is quite a walking game. Kind of feels like a walking simulator too for the first couple of days until you start encountering some enemies. Just picking up some resources here on the road as we travel. Figure get a few birds with one stone. Ooh. Hang on. Those are those dead cultists. There's a video later in the game, and you find out that the bad dude killed all of these cultists, or well, a couple of the cultists. Some of them just killed themselves because of the cult that they're part of. But if I remember correctly, there might be a camp over this way that has... Ooh, there's a golf cart over there. What am I doing? I'm running away from a golf cart. Looks pretty, though, walking through the forest down a path. It is a gorgeous game, and I've said it in a few of our videos, but it is probably the most detail-oriented game I've ever played. I remember I left a cave one time, and I was holding this axe that's in my hand right now. I just lifted my hand like you guys could see it. And so, what's this? This is I think this might be the food bunker, but we're going to go inside and check real quick. And so I left a cave, and I was sitting there idling, and I was just like answering a text on my phone or something. And a butterfly just kind of came out of nowhere and landed right on the tip of my axe. And it was just gorgeous. Like, I wasn't expecting it at all. So I don't think there's any enemies in here. This is one of the unsealed caves, which tells me this is the food bunker. Oh, I was wrong. There are going to be some enemies down here. Come on, bud. Yeah, I have like no health. I just remembered that. 2 hits and I'm out. Oh, man. Should have made some armor. That was my fault. All right. So we got captured. Let's get back into it. Do love that you always get 2 shots at this, though. And of course, he was standing right in front of me until I went down. Man, that was probably one of the fastest ones that I've ever done. We're going to have to try this again. Survived 3 hours, 3 game hours. That's probably the most pathetic playthrough I've ever done. Note to self, bring in the, make sure you farm armor before you go into your first cave. The thing is, that wasn't even a sealed cave too. That was one of the unmarked caves. And in that cave, if you kill that dude and then you kill a couple of the babies running around, then you just go down a little bit. I'm pretty sure that's the food bunker. And if you go down into the food bunker, you can't get into like the majority of that area. It's just kind of a food bunker for you to get a lot of great food and some good resources. And so that's a shame. Gonna have to go through this loading screen. Hopefully it's not going to take as long as it did the first time. But gonna have to go through it again. Fastest playthrough. Dude, I was watching a video the other day of, I don't know who it was or what creator it was, but I was watching a dev react to the fastest speed through of this so far, and it's like 17 minutes. And it's, of course, it's a one of those just like any percentage speed runs. So like they're using glitches, they're using cheats, they're using whatever. It is hilarious to watch because if you have a couple of the items, you can just shoot straight to the last location if you know where it is. And then there's ways to kind of just glitch yourself through it. You can use console commands to do instant book builds, and it makes a really unique experience. But yeah, I'll be honest with you, that's the fastest I've ever died in this game, and it's recorded on video, and so I gotta, what was it again? It was like 3 hours of gameplay time. That's nothing. It's so sad. I think on my first playthrough, it was like 20 or 30 days just to beat the first game. Back when it was in the early access days. So anyway, let's dive into it. I'm hoping, we'll see. Let's see if it gives me a different spawn. I don't like that spawn at all. Like, there's something about the beach spawn where you miss out on a lot of the miscellaneous resources and just crafting stuff. Whereas if you start on the mountains, you're right next to the can opener. You're right next to like a few other really key items that you can get without putting yourself in a lot of danger. And then if you go to the lake spawn, you're right next to the shock baton, and a few other really cool items too. So, all right, let's see. Let's see if it gives me the same location. I'm skipping the intro this time because of that pitiful playthrough that we just had. I'm skipping the intro. What'd I get? That looks like snow. Mountain spawn. Sweet. That's so much better. I can deal with mountain spawn. Can we skip this one? Let's skip it. Alright, so we should be... one more. Alright, there we go. Alright, mountain spawn. Definitely my favorite of all three of the spawn locations. There's something about the snow in this game. It's just gorgeous, of course. But the mountain spawn is one of the best locations to start in. And if you're kind of starting out in this game, I kind of even suggest cycling through your playthroughs a few times until you get this spawn. And I'll show you why in just a minute here. Let me just open up my supplies, go get Kelvin, get the supplies from the helicopter, and then I'll show you guys. So sit tight for just 2 seconds. Let's go get some supplies. Sweet. Grenades. Didn't get those in the last one. Hey, buddy. Sorry about your brain. All right. And snap to it. I'm so used to doing streaming without my camera on that I keep forgetting that I'm on camera, which is kind of hilarious to think about. All right. Let's get Kelvin into the mix. Come on, buddy. Wake up. There we go. How you doing? All right, and just follow me. So we're going to set up a basic base in just a couple minutes after I get a couple of supplies, just so we can kind of move through some stuff. All right, so Kelvin's going to be following. Let's grab the rest of these supplies. This time we're not going to make the mistake of not making armor before we do anything stupid. All right, just some basic stuff. I don't think... Oh, sweet. There we go. That's handy. Got some medicine this time. Gonna be able to take more than 2 hits. You don't have the camera on? You can't see... Oh, pfft. I feel so stupid right now, Jay. And wait for it and transition. There we go. I had it in my preview screen. Didn't even have it in my program screen. So I've been sitting here on camera this whole time, and of course it's not even on the right screen. All right. Well, all right, whatever. First time we've done this, so we'll just get it going. So anyway, the reason why I love this spawn so much is after you get all of the resources and the loot, if you follow this path up here, there is a cave that... It might, I actually haven't been here in a while. There may be some minimal enemies up here, but for the most part, it's pretty easy to get through. And we should be able to get the can opener and a couple other things, some really easy loot. So anyway, so here we are at this little campsite. Can of food, some cash. Some basic survival stuff. That's what we need. Glad I said something about the camera. Thank you, Jay. All right, there's the can opener. So the can opener is one of those pieces of gear that you want to get early, because one of the best resources for food is going to be the cans that you find. But if you can't open those cans, I mean, you kind of can figure it out from there, right? All right, so I think that's everything up here except for inside of the cave. So let's go ahead and head into the cave. I cannot remember if there's any enemies in here or not. I know there's a crafting, like a blueprint in here. Let's grab some of these. We're so early on though that like we need everything, so any little trove of resources is going to be worth it. All right, let's go down here. So again, this is just another one of those unsealed caves, which means that it should be relatively safe. There's the crafting. No. That's part of the lore, the multi-dimensional stuff. I was wrong. There's not a blueprint down here? Okay. Whatever. Let's get back out then. So I think next step, let's go get the flashlight, or I think they call it the torch. We'll go get that and then probably set up a little base for Kelvin and I, just for a little bit. Free food. I always love that you can outrun the rabbits. Just, I know it's completely, like, unlikely, but something you can do. Alright, let's just scale down the side of the mountain here. Another bunny. Come here, bunny. Got him. Make some rabbit stew as soon as we find the cooking pot, or one of the cooking pots. Alright, so next thing that we're going to do is find the flashlight. As I said, it is that first marker. That's the other reason why I really like this spawn spot, is it is literally that first marker from where we are, from the spawn location. And so if you just kind of keep following down the mountain, you'll be able to get to the first few locations really easily. And everything should kind of, again, be a really easy start. So if you haven't played this game, that's the easiest start, is this start up here. Alright, so we're not going to go into any other caves. We're not going to open up anything else right now. The main goal is to just kind of get some basic supplies and craft armor. If we can get all of that handled and get a basic base or shelter, just probably a shelter built by nightfall, then we're in good standing here. Alright, so when you first go up to this first marker, it's weird. Don't go right at the marker. You want to go a little bit on top of it and come in from the, what side would this be? The east. Come in from the east on top of it. Don't go directly onto it. You'll see why when we get there, but it just makes it so much easier to get this resource if you don't have to, like, backtrack up the mountain to do it. Alright, let's get... Sorry, like, I'm getting all these locations in mind of where I should head to. And I'm trying to avoid cannibal camps, too. Once we get a few things going, we'll spend some time crafting up some weapons and some other things, too. Get some more leaves as we travel. Cool. All right. So we're almost at our first location here. And again, this is why you want to come at it from the east, is because the cannibals caught I guess there were 5, maybe 6 people. There were 6 people in the helicopter. Fisheye's dead because he's at the site. But all the other people got caught and either tortured or something else happened to him. This guy is hanging off of this rope, and all you got to do is just cut the rope, and he falls on down. But then don't jump down yourself because that's going to hurt. You, of course, have to go the long way down. But, you know, safer. It's too early in the game to be wasting supplies like that. But yeah, this is the guy that has the flashlight. And so it's not that difficult to find the flashlight from that spawn location. You don't have to backtrack any. There's that flashlight. Look at that. That's pretty. All right, you just have some vodka. Really? I already have a full thing of vodka? That's crazy. All right, let's make some Molotovs real fast. See, I don't even have enough cloth to do 6 Molotovs. I have to do just 5. All right, there's that. I need to pick up some sticks. I definitely need to pick up some sticks. So we need to make just a handful of weapons to kind of hold me off until we get some of the better, bigger weapons in this game. All right, where to now? I guess the next location is going after the handgun, going after the pistol. That's probably the best option here, which would be going back this way. Yeah. Yep, let's head that way. Is that a red puff of smoke? It is. That's nice. Got some good resources over here. Yeah, and I see the miscellaneous mutants kind of scurrying away. And you dead now. I do love that they added that into to this to help you find some of the better locations. Okay, you can stop now. You know what though? I don't know if you guys know this, but you can, there's a way to do it. Nah, I can't find it. Whatever. Come here, you. Yeah, I see that other one running around. Come on. All right. We don't have any bones yet, so I figured I'd go ahead and just burn these bodies, get some bones real fast. Need to make some miscellaneous just weapons and stuff with the bones. Should set up some hotbar stuff. Yeah, we'll just use this. All right. So yeah, I don't know if you guys know this, but if you just burn bodies, they'll eventually just turn into bones. And so if you don't have any bones early on in the game, that's an easy way to get bones. Hey, cooking pot. Perfect. That makes things a little bit easier. And you can smash laptops to get scrap electronics. Always handy if you need to make some explosives. That's it. Really? Should be more than this here. Who's Jack Holt? Jack Holt. If you don't know, Jack Holt's the protagonist from The Force, the original game. And so, I'm not trying to give any spoilers if you guys haven't seen this yet, but this is a direct sequel to the first game. You don't need to play the first game in order to understand it, but it helps to understand the lore if you've played both games. Both games are still ridiculous in their own ways and very difficult to understand, but definitely makes it a little bit easier. Alright, so that made things better. We got the modern axe, we got a cooking pot, a few other things. Still working our way over to the handgun, this pistol over here. So let's go that way. Wish I had a golf cart, or at least one of those knights, or something like that. Let me rephrase that. Wish I had a foldable glider, so I could just fly to every location. That's how I do it in like creative mode or peaceful. Is I just grab a glider, and then just fly all over the island. If you're in creative mode, though, you just open up the build book and just instantly build one of those glider launchers and just shoot up. This island is gorgeous, and the fact that it's mostly just rendered in most detail from up above, you can see the whole island from the right locations and from the right flying spots. They did a really good job with this one. It's definitely one that I'd say that it's getting close to being called one of my favorite horror games that's out there. Silent Hill 2, though. Can never beat Silent Hill 2. Come on. I mean, you don't have to run away. You always feel a little guilty when you first start playing this and the enemies aren't too hostile to you. They're just kind of curious. It changes the dynamic a little bit. That's for sure. Whew. I almost walked right into a mutant camp. There would be good resources, but at the same time, we are pretty undergeared. I'm gonna just make a couple pieces of armor just to make this a little bit easier. I don't know if I have enough for 2. I only have enough for 1. Alright, let's see here. What's leaf armor again? Can I not make leaf armor yet? Am I missing something for leaf armor? Cloth, of course. Alright. Well, that just makes things really difficult. We got 2 pieces of armor. I don't think we have enough for this either yet. What am I missing? Alright. Apparently I don't remember how to make the explosives. Whatever. Let's go ahead and just light these dudes on fire. No point in waiting. Let's go, bud. Right over his head. That was a bad move. I think one of them got on fire. Alright, I'm in your camp now. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, they just run away from you because they're just curious at this point, as opposed to hostile. And then after you've been in this for a while, that's when they start getting really aggressive towards you. Good decapitation. I still think there's one left. Still can't believe I missed that Molotov by a mile. I mean, let me rephrase that. I can, like, I am bad at throwing explosives, so I totally can. But yeah. All right, hey buddy, come here. Nice. There's your friend. All right, he's one that I'm gonna have to light on fire. Wait, I have grenades. Huh. Well, that blew up the tent. I don't think that blew up him. I don't even think that actually damaged him. That got him. Surprised it didn't do more, but that definitely got him. Good measure. Alright, I saw one run away. So he'll probably be back in just a second. But in the meantime... I already got my batteries full up. That's pretty impressive. There's Calvin just... Now he's catching up. There's some extra cloth over here. Let's see. Alright, well, I guess we can just kind of scale out it, or, like, get out of here. Oh, I did not mean to eat that aloe. It's not bad for you. It's good for you. But I'd rather mix it up and make some health mix out of it instead of just eat it raw. Nothing? Really? You're not going to give me bones? Normally, if you break those things down, you get some bones. Alright, got some crafted spears over here. Another skin pouch. Might as well take a few seconds. Open up these skin pouches. Took me forever when I first started playing this game to realize that you could open these. Just like the emergency kit at the beginning of the game. And there's some good loot inside of them too. Like necessities that you could probably really need or really use early on too. Ooh, got some ammo in that one. That's nice. Some blueberries too. Last one here. Appreciate that, Jay. Thank you very much. That's going to make things look a lot cooler over here. All right, so you know what? I still really want to just keep making some bone armor just to kind of keep that speeding along. All right, so I can't move the big guy. So we're going to stack some bodies up on top of the big guy here. I swear, as easy as it is to make leaf armor, sometimes bone armor just works so much better. And it's not too difficult to do. You just got to kill some dudes. Was that some canned food too? Cool. That makes things easier. All right. Really? More enemies? You guys are over there hanging out. All right, we'll run through the fire. Make it easy for me. That was pretty awesome. Well, you shouldn't have jumped at me. Oh, don't eat the leg. No. Don't. Well, I hit E on the wrong button and I ate a leg. Did not mean to eat that dude's leg. Meant to throw him on that pile of fire. Did I catch him? Nah, I didn't catch him quick enough. That's going to make a good short. Remind me later on to put that into the short. Alright, alright, so bone armor. Can't believe I ate a raw leg. Alright, so let's just make some bone armor real quick. Don't know how much of this I actually am going to be able to make, but We will find out. Not bad. Okay. I got enough to make 2 more pieces, too. All right, well, we might as well make those 2 pieces. All right, pretty sure I got them. Yep. Good to go there. Okay. Do we get it all? We good? Good to keep moving? Time is it? Really, bro? You really think that's going to stop me? Okay. Well, I think that we can keep moving away from this camp because they're just going to keep raiding me. Or not raiding me, but trying to reclaim their camp. All right, let's get down to the beach here. So one thing that I really like about the beach... Go away. One thing I really like about the beach is that there's 3 really cool things right around that area. Didn't catch him quick enough. I guess you're going to have to eat the rest of them. It's interesting that they even give you an option to cook and eat people in this. Because, yeah, you can totally just become a cannibal, and they do give you some health benefits if you cook them first. But eating them raw, like, why would you eat the raw meat? I just got a cooking pot. I could make chicken noodle soup. All you need is, like, an arm and 2 pieces of meat or something like that. I need to look up that recipe again. All right, here we are at the beach. So this is where the pistol spawns, is in that purple thing. Purple. On the map, it's purple, but out in the water, it's orange. We, on the other hand, are going to go over this way for a couple seconds. You know what? Never mind. We'll go get that afterwards. Let's go get the pistol. No reason not to. The only thing I'm thinking is that it's 5 p.m. right now, which means the sun is going to start setting. I don't know what season I started in. The sun's going to set within the next 2 hours, so we might actually want to set up a little camp for the night. Yeah, I think I'm going to set up a camp for the night here on the beach. Go grab this pistol first. Alright, we don't need that. I already got me one of those. Oh, I think I was missing the watch. I think that's the piece that I was missing for the timed explosive or the sticky explosive. Did I pick one of these up? Yeah. Don't need that. Alright, I'm not leaving a C4 brick if I don't have to. Oh, I don't have any tape anymore. Made all that bone armor. Alright, whatever. It's all good. So, this part kind of sucks, if I can be honest. So, there's no enemies in this game that can swim, but there's sharks. And so, there's a shark that circles that survival raft that has the pistol in it. I don't want to swim out there at night. So we're going to just set up a quick tent here and swim out in the morning. There we go. And there we go. You don't need to do both sides, but it just looks more appropriate if you set it up like this. Alright. And it's morning. Perfect. I should make some breakfast, shouldn't I? Alright. let's make some breakfast real fast. Then go out and get this pistol. Oh, you know what? I need to fill that up with water first. See, always forget the steps of things because every single thing, I can't fill it up with water. I just realized I'm on the beach. This is all salt water. Alright, well now this has become a quest to find clean drinking water that we can put inside of this pot. Maybe this stream? Maybe? We'll see. But I'm not 100% sure about that. There's a waterfall up here too, so hopefully. Kelvin, are you just now getting to the beach? That's sad, bud. I've been here for a while. Alright, let's see if I can drink out of this. Yep. Perfect. I love watching the health meters just kind of flash at me. Quest accepted. Find acceptable drinking water. You know, in survival games, it's becoming more and more difficult to find acceptable drinking water. Like, did I ever tell you about the first time I played Green Hell? My first playthrough in Green Hell lasted about 10 minutes of real lifetime. What happened is I got in there and I just started kind of setting up a base right where I logged in because I was trying to figure out the mechanics. I stepped on a snake and I got bit. And then I started just running all over. Oh, sweet, a tortoise. I'm going to kill you. And then I started just kind of running all over, trying to figure out where to go to get that healed. I did not get it healed. I failed miserably. And when I failed at getting that taken care of, I was able to sleep off the poison, but I woke up the next day and I was so thirsty that it just was not a good time for anybody. And I drank river water, got parasites, and the parasites are what ended up killing me. That game is ridiculous when it comes to the survival mechanics. And so yeah, definitely recommend if you haven't checked out Green Hell yet. Alright, so we got some soup here. Wait, are you still cooking or? Yeah, it's still cooking. Still cooking. I know I'm thirsty. I know I'm hungry. Poor little tortoise. Is that a tortoise or is that a turtle? I guess that's a turtle. Good thing you're boiling this. Oh man, probably. I wouldn't be surprised. I legit thought that as soon as this thing started bubbling like this, you could take it off, but I guess we gotta wait just a couple more minutes. Oh, did I just hear it? Yep, there it goes. Alright, got our boiled meat now. Delicious boiled meat. Mmm. Gotta love that boiled meat. Yeah, just keep going. We're hungry and we're thirsty today. We're drinking it all. Alright, perfect. Now, unfortunately, I haven't gotten to a 3D printer yet, so I haven't been able to make the 3D printed canteen. And there's no other, to my knowledge, there's no other way of transporting any water. So we're going to do that exact same thing again, set up 2 more pieces of meat to cook, and then go get the pistol while that's cooking. 'Cause yeah, going to take our time in this playthrough. That's weird. It's weird to take my time, because like I know the console commands, and I could just enter them right now and just load my inventory up and have some fun. But it's been so long since I played this game that I kind of just want to do it the right way. The right way. The normal way. There is no right way to play a game. Alright, gotta go up here, I guess. Yep. And more water. Alright, so once we get the handgun, we're going to stick along the coastline here, because there's a campsite that we're going to try to find before we get to the rebreather cave. The rebreather cave, it's kind of the first cave that we need to go through. And so we're going to get the handgun, then we're going to find the machete, and then we're going to go to the rebreather cave. It's all kind of right in the same area, and I'm hoping that I have enough time to get through the rebreather cave, but maybe not. We'll see. Is my fire dead? It is. All right. Not to worry. Go ahead and just repair this fire. Light it back up again. So again, the recipes. See, I could do chicken noodle soup if I had some noodles, like ramen noodles. You can do chicken noodle soup with a human arm. All right, there's our next target. Kelvin, you're not going to follow me anyway, so you know what? Actually, I'm not going to give you an order. You just hang out here. All right, so let's see if I can get into this thing. I've never gotten the handgun. I've never gotten the pistol without getting bit by this shark. And so let's see if we're going to be able to do it. I did find out that you can kill the sharks. If you get a sticky explosive on them, you can throw a shark on them and blow them up. Don't have a sticky explosive at all. Don't have a sticky bomb. All right, so the shark should start appearing any second now. Even if we get on without the shark getting us, we got to get off without the shark getting us. Come on, come on, come on. Hey, we got on without the shark getting us. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now we got to get out of here. Do love this. Love how this guy's just kind of like hanging out. Hanging out. He's dead, obviously. There's the shark. Hey, friend. How you doing? Got our handgun here. Pew, pew, pew. Just some other miscellaneous things that we don't really need. And go, go, go. Come on. Oh, let's see if we can outrun a shark in water. Outswim a shark in water. Did I actually do it? That's crazy. I just outswam a shark. Not bad, right? Okay. Alright, I guess after that really horrible first play, like, where I died in the first thing, like, the first cave that I walked into, redemption. Not too bad. Alright, we got a handgun. Not bad. Not bad at all. What's up, Calvin? Alright, we can take our pot back. Store that with us. Do we need to do anything else? Yeah, let's bring some cooked meat along for the road. I really have no desire. You know what? I'm going to burn that arm. That's what we're going to do. I have no desire to keep that with me. So we're going to cook up this meat. And we're going to go ahead and burn the other stuff. The arm. That's the other stuff that I'm talking about. Alright. After this, it is off to go get a machete. What time is it? 9 a.m. Still looking good on time. Oh, we got our meat. Grab that meat, leave the arm. Alright, Kelvin, you look like you're resting, so just to be sure that you're following me. Really? That bird's gonna land right on the fire? Wow. Okay, why not? Onward. Let's go find a machete. So if I remember correctly, the camp for the machete is just like right over there. There's not too much to it. I actually think I'll be able to just walk right across this too. I don't think I need to swim it. This is the location where I set up the, I was wrong. You do need to swim a little bit. I'm pretty sure this is where I set up the roof video. It's right over here. if not the roof video, I'm working on this like beach resort base kind of deal, with like traps to keep the enemies out and stuff like that. Calling in an all exclusive resort. All right, where are we at? Really? You're just gonna rain for like 2 seconds? Okay, there's the rain. That was weird. Alright, so we need to get to the northern side of the island. If I remember actually, now that I think about it, the rebreather cave comes before the machete. The machete is just a little bit past that, so we'll get to the machete afterwards. But we're just going to hug the coast here. It's a little bit easier than having to kind of transverse through all of the front there, even though I could just cut right across here. Let's see, is that Virginia over there? No, that's not Virginia. That is a cannibal. Hey, friend. Got him. I don't really know if there's a purpose to like cutting down these totems and things like that. Just find it fun to do. Oh, was that your boyfriend? Sorry. Sorry about that. That was also a dude. Sorry about that. Alright, well, let's go ahead and clear out of here. Don't really need to worry about any of this stuff. Just hanging out on the beach here. Virginia should make an appearance fairly soon. She typically comes out on the second day for me. Oh man, see this is why there's golf carts in this game, is because just walking between one location and the other, it's gorgeous, it's a lot of fun, but definitely takes a long time. I don't know if I've actually ever been on this side of the coast. Nice little locale. Cool cliffs. Anyway, just continue running here. How much further we got? We have a while. Quite a while. But it's all good. So that last purple marker, is that... There's a hang glider up there. Sorry, a foldable glider just popped up onto my map. I'm glad I opened it. So anyway, what I was saying is that purple dot that's on the map right now, that is the last GPS tracker location to kind of get you started in this game. That one, though, we're not going to bother going to it. It's the shotgun. And so you have to dig out a grave of one of your fallen comrades, or whatever you want to call them. And after that, you unlock... Sorry, lost my train of thought. You have to dig out your fallen comrade, and that's how you get the shotgun for the first time. Really, really cool way of doing it. Kind of a pain if you don't know what you're kind of looking for. You don't know that you need a shovel to do it. There it is. And so you end up just going to that location, and it is just, it's annoying because you realize, oh, I can't do anything, and then you have to figure out, oh, where's the shovel? And the shovel is a multi-step process in and of itself. All right, let's hang glide over there. Probably one of my favorite features in this game is the hang gliders. They did a good job with it. And the mechanics of it are, like, really, really cool. Gorgeous game. All right. So we're almost to the beach with the rebreather cave. This is the same beach that the helicopter went down on the playthrough that didn't last too long. But it's all good. I do love that they actually fixed the GPS though, because that was a huge problem when you had your GPS out while you were on the hang glider. It would not let you. Hang on, I need more altitude here. Let's just do a quick dive and then pull up. Your like arrow on the map would never be in the right location. All right, that should be enough to kind of get us there. We can coast from here. Ugh. Shame if some lightning starts. You know, actually, that would be a fun video. I think I'm going to test that. There are 3 or 4 blueprints that you can find in this game that when you activate with the artifact at the end of the game, they cause the storms to happen and like all of it. And so they're kind of expensive to use and that, but it's worth it and it's fun. I think this is an experiment that we need to try out on this channel. I think I am going to fly around with the hang glider through a base of several of those set up, currently activated, seeing what happens if I can get struck by lightning. I'm going to do it. That sounds like a lot of fun, actually. All right, so we just flew over the rebreather cave. Let's go down here. So I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, the campsite that we're looking for, yep, there it is. Right there. Probably one of the most overlooked spots. So they even gave it a marker, one of the red markers on it. We'll call you Ben. What's up, bro? It's always a shame that they die like as soon as you show up. Like I feel like I should be able to do something here. All right, this is what we're here for, is the machete. Now it doesn't give you more damage, or supposedly doesn't give you more damage than the first axe that you get, that survival axe, but it's definitely a worthwhile weapon. I personally, I enjoy it a lot more than the other options in the game in terms of melee weapons, and so this is usually my melee weapon of choice. So I think, since we're right here at the rebreather cave, I think this is where I'm going to stop today's stream, just because I think I hear my daughter waking up from her nap, and I like to go hang out with my kid and all that. So let me just check the rest of this cave, or not cave, this area. Give me this solar panel. Thank you. Just grab the rest of this stuff here. Wish I could just fold one of those up and bring it as a bed. That'd be nice. All right, have I found any tape yet? Yeah. Go ahead and make some explosives. Oh, do I not have enough coins? I'm 1 coin off. That's a shame. Either way, can you take their tent? No, you can't take any of the stuff from the campsites, unfortunately, which is a shame because all of it's camping equipment. And so, like, the only thing you can take is the cooking pot. And when you already have one, you don't need another. Well, don't stand next to me if you don't want to get sliced. Sorry. There was a seagull next to me. I might as well get a seagull trophy. Get a couple of feathers, too. So, yeah, all of this stuff I wish you could take, but unfortunately, you cannot. What we can do, though, is we can hit the save button. All right. And that's where I think I'm going to call it for today's stream. So thank you guys very much for hanging out with me. And this video will be up immediately, and I'll probably chop it in some other stuff soon. Doing some more Sons of the Forest very soon. So